What's up with you, man? It's Jamar Carter and Too Easy Official.
What's up, y'all? We back, man. We back.
We are back. Listen, it's been a little minute, man. We took a little hiatus, had to handle some business, had to get the life together, but we are back. We had to give you guys one more episode before 2023 started. We're very excited. Today we have some very serious and deep things to talk about, in my opinion. So,
yes, sir.
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm glad to be back on the show, man. And look, I'm glad to be back on the show, and we're going in better than ever, y'all. And we got a lot of surprises. We got a bang of a video to give y'all guys, and I'm just ready, man. Ready to get into it, man.
So first off, I wanted to introduce a new segment to what we do on the podcast. I want to start talking about accountability and things and discipline and struggles that we may face during our days and weeks or whatever. So I actually would like to, try to implement that now. Do you want to go first or?
Oh yeah, of course, man. So like I'm into fitness. Of course, y'all know me from my YouTube channel and everything, my sneaker content, all that good stuff, my music and everything. And like there's still a lot of things that I have to work on. Putting better discipline in so I can be more efficient with my craft and everything. Dealing with like life and your routine, like your work life and everything. All the extra stuff you do can get caught up in the mix, and it's hard to really stay focused and stay dedicated to something. So
what's something you've been battling with like recently? Like give me something recent.
Man, I've been battling trying to like I would say I'm gonna do something, like for example, like usually I go to the gym only 3 days. 3 days a week, you know what I'm saying? 3 days. And, I go 3 days, but if I mess up, it just kind of like it mess up the whole flow. So if I go two days in a week, right, then it mess up my flow. And the next week I might end up going 1 day. And part of the reason why, because, I've been not going to bed not going to bed at the time I should be going to bed at, just getting off my routine. And, it takes discipline to, to stay dedicated to do something. And, so I've been working towards getting better at that, just working on, getting, my schedule in order and everything. And that, and, also I've been working, on, putting out, content too, man, with, the sneakers and everything like that. There been a point in time, like when I first started, I was like doing like maybe 2-3 videos a month. Right. But I told myself that, hey man, I need to drop like 3 videos like a week, even 4, but no less than 3, you know what I'm saying? And, again, like I would get caught up with, other little stuff I got going on, and, it really, I just been working on trying, to develop, time to put towards, my side hustles, you know what I'm saying? After, working and everything, you got to find time to, put into other work, that's going to get you out. So,
yeah, it sounds like you're like, basically it's just, discipline and kind of like, being consistent, I guess. Or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. Me, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm gonna tell y'all up front what I've been dealing with, what I've been fighting and battling with myself about. Honestly, it's reaching my full potential. And to give a recent thing, I just feel like, I honestly feel like I have more to give, and I feel like I have more to give when it comes to photography, when it comes to videography, when it comes to editing, when it comes to content, giving you guys content. Like even this, the fact that we haven't had the podcast in a good minute, like, these are things that I'm not necessarily just happy about. So I'm struggling with that, but at the same time, though, I'm reflective, bro. I'm self-reflective. So I'm never going to go too long without realizing that I'm messing up. You know what I mean? So in my head, I've already kind of like set things in place to where I can kind of be more, have more accountability and and have more pressure to get things done and executed, bro. So that's what I'm on right now, man. I just know I could go harder, bro. So
yeah, I feel the same way too, man. Like whenever I was like recording like 2 videos a month, like whenever I got my flow right and I was doing like 4 videos a week, I was like, man, what? Like this has to be like where I got to set the standard to this right here. Like
standard.
I just proved to myself that I can do that.
That might be the name of the podcast episode. Set the standard.
Set the standard, man. Like set the standard and prove that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go less than what you stand like on your standards, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing like 2 videos a month, and I look back like, man, I was really doing that. I could have really had more content. I could have had like probably more subs and everything if I really set the standard high,
Yes.
But, it takes, but like I said, something that takes time though, So
it does take time, but also a lot of that, honestly, it doesn't always have to take time either.
Right.
I think it's about what you're willing to sacrifice to get that level of consistency. One thing you said earlier, and I just was noting it, you were saying that like, well, the reason why I'm not getting X, Y, and Z done is because I'm not going to bed on time. So it's like, okay, shoot. So I'm hearing that if you sacrifice, staying up late maybe, or hanging out with somebody late, or watching TV late, you probably would be able, or have more energy or more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like, what are you putting your time to?
And what are you willing to give up to kind of like have the life you want? And that actually is what I wanted. Me and Elijah, let me tell you something about me and Elijah. We don't actually discuss what the conversation in the podcast is before we get here. We like to, me and him just kind of discussed, and we agreed that we're just gonna, kind of meet and just see where the energy is with. But right now, bro, I have something heavy on me, bro. I really want to talk about discipline, and I want to talk about, and I know we've talked about that a little bit in other episodes, but I want to talk about like discipline and what are the rewards for discipline, and what are the curses or the bad things that come with not being disciplined. And I want to start with I want to start with the bad things, bro. Well, actually, let's talk about the good things. What do you think are
pros and cons, right?
Yeah. What do you think?
I like this right here.
What are the benefits? What are the benefits of being disciplined in your life, and in the things that you do?
Being rewarded in the future. That's one thing, being rewarded. I would say that it increased your mental strength. Your not being restrained to things.
Giving up and stuff.
Not giving up. It also it being disciplined can actually like boost like your self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Your confidence, all that good stuff, man.
I'm with go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna do like a con, but you can go do your.
Well, no, I was gonna just on those pros, like what you said about your confidence. I think that's probably one of the biggest ones, because confidence. Everybody who's successful, they'll say like confidence is what fuels them being at the level they're at. I mean. Well, I hate to bring up Kanye right now. Listen, we might get, what I'm saying? We might get canceled for that one.
Look, in today's era, it's if people are so quick to cancel somebody, I just don't get it.
But I'm going to be honest with you though, and we're not going to get too deep into the mess he's in, but let's talk about some of his successes. Oftentimes we see this man, we always say, man, we see somebody who's really confident, we say he has a Kanye ego. You know what I'm saying? But that just shows you that, because the reason why it's like that is because Kanye actually performs. Like everything he talks about, he actually performs on that level. He is one of the greatest, artists that came out in our era. And he is, a person who accomplishes, wins. So as you can see, confidence is one of those things that leads you to success or to winning. But if you're giving up on yourself, which that's what not being disciplined is, it's giving up on yourself. It's giving up on your plan, on your structure, whatever. The point is you're losing confidence in your ability to get things done.
Yeah.
And I think that's
right.
And I think if you're going to be successful, you have to be confident in what you can do.
Right.
Like you have to know I'm good at this.
True that.
Like Too Easy, you're always like, man, no, bro, I'm good at rapping. That's my
Right.
thing. Like
Yeah, I feel you. You know, some people, you know, would say that, you know, I have an ego for some reason. You know, they would say that, oh, Elijah, he's egotistical. You know what I'm saying? Like,
people who say that
it's
they're
not.
probably average.
Well, I don't. Well,
They're probably just
I
an
ain't-
average type of person.
Nah. Well, look, I don't know. I just like here's like what I do. I just, you know, I know being confident is just knowing where you excel at. You right? You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between being confident and being arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Like confident people excel where their strengths are at, and they're humble enough to know where they fell at, where their weaknesses are. You know, like I'm not the best swimmer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna let my ego, you know, get me drown. You feel me? Well, I can't swim.
Yeah, exactly. Like you
I ain't finna jump in that little 12-foot water.
so-
like I'm not confident enough to do that. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh man, yeah, man, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Man.
Let's make sure they heard that. So you're saying, or you feel as though there's a difference between arrogance.
Yes, there's a difference between arrogance and confidence. Yeah,
because arrogance to me, it sounds like you think you could do everything at a high level and that you're just awesome at everything.
Yeah,
but then confidence is like, oh, I know what I'm good at. And that's all it is. I just know what I'm good at.
Like rapping. I know I'm good at rapping. So you're like, you know, I'm confident in that. So nobody can make me not feel like no one can, you know, get me off centered with rapping because I know I'm great at that. You know, I don't need anybody to tell me I'm confident in my abilities to the fullest, you know? And now me being arrogant is me saying that, you know, I'm better than you, I'm better than this person, I'm better than that person, you know. I don't care about that, you know. I'm here to put out, you know, I'm showing the world what I can offer, you know. This is my skill. So, you know, I'm not out here, you know, trying to, you know, put my foot down on everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know, so
I think that's
the confidence in me, you know?
I think there's a difference between competition and like what you're describing, like people, you know, trying to put their, you know, just trying to put people down, man, or try to be, you know, you could try to be better than someone, but you don't have to be an a-hole about it, or you don't have to kind of like, you know, make it all about that. Like, yeah, you want to be the best in your field. I mean, everybody wants to do that. Competition does drive performance, but it's like, you know, there comes to a level where you just sportsmanship almost.
Of course, yeah. And you know, the thing about it is like whenever you start to, you know, do better in life, whenever you start to, you know, get your body in shape, you know, lose weight, get right, you know what I'm saying, get the little six pack, you know what I'm saying, you know, like the more success you get, you know, it might, you know, bring a little bit of, you know, arrogance to you because it's like, you know, now like, okay, like now I look good, you know what I'm saying? I got money now, you know, I got this, I got that. But, you know, you just want to, you know, also like don't be an asshole, bro, because arrogant people don't get respect, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like, yeah, like give back, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
be that success story that, you know, get people to where you at, you know what I mean?
I agree, but I also want to challenge something too because I've been watching like, you know, a lot of basketball stuff. You know, I'm involved with the basketball world as far as doing videos for different, you know, pro players, college players, stuff like that. And long story short, bro, you know, just reviewing who Michael Jordan was, you know what I'm saying? True. And the energy he had, even Kobe, but RIP. But literally the type of energy that the type of energy, man, that Jordan had, you know, he was always taunting people. He was always kind of like on that energy of, you know.
He was low key. Yeah, he was definitely like that.
No, definitely. Like he was the type, he was like, you know, he taunts you. He tries to pull. But the thing is, I kind of learned, I've just been watching. I'm kind of like, yeah, part of that is definitely him being cocky, I guess, in a way. Of
course.
Because he knows he's that guy.
That's that little bit of arrogance, you know.
But I challenge on the other end of it is that maybe he's trying to push the player that he's in front of to be the best that he can be on that court. Because when you come to somebody and you say, hey, bro, like you lightweight, like you're nothing, that guy's gonna put pressure on you. I mean, they're gonna perform at the highest they can. And the thing is, maybe he's doing that for two reasons. Maybe one reason is that he wants you to be the best that you could be. Okay, but maybe he's not that, you know, giving. Well, maybe he wants to face you at your best, so that when he beats you, he's like, oh yeah, I beat him when he was mad.
That's the competitiveness. He's a competitor. So but see, Michael Jordan, he also he's great at making the overall team better. You know what I'm saying? He's a great team leader. You know, and that comes with responsibility. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're a leader, you know what I'm saying, then you gotta go back to setting standard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
I agree.
Like
a leader gotta say, oh my goodness. Oh, see now, and that gets me. That actually is a perfect transition, because I wanted to talk about. You said something. You said rewards. You get a future reward. I wanted to talk about that a little bit, because you just said that a leader, it comes with a lot of responsibility. And the thing is, let's talk about it, y'all. Discipline. It's more than just you being disciplined in your life. Is more than. It's more than you, bro. When you're disciplined, I think we talked about this in another podcast, but when one person does right, it affects hundreds of people. And when I say hundreds, I'm not being small by saying that. Like literally hundreds, maybe even thousands. And the reason why is because when you are disciplined in your life, it opens up doors for you to take care of people. It opens up doors to give people opportunities. It opens up doors for you to help people in your life, man. I just think about, now we're talking about me. I'm just thinking about like, man, the position I'm in, bro. Like I have the position to help my family out, bro. If I'm disciplined.
Right.
So the thing is though, if I'm half on, half off, if I'm 50%, if I'm even 70%, that's not enough for me to change my family's life.
Right.
But if I'm 100%, if I'm 125%, I can mess around and do some things, bro. I can make things shake. And so you talked about that reward. One of the rewards is that you can change the course of your family, bro, if you are disciplined. And I'm not talking about, you don't have to be like me and have 6 businesses and you're doing, all these different things. Sometimes it's just the one thing you do. But if you're disciplined if you're the best at what you do, it can open up doors that will change you can get your mama out the hood.
Right. Yeah.
Or you can, buy your mama a car or send her on vacation.
Her house, you know what I'm saying? Go send her to the Bahamas, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like for real, like we got folks out here that they've lived with their moms their whole lives, and and the mom has just poured into them, protected them, taken care of them.
Right.
But it's like, when are you gonna take the responsibility of that and kind of like say, hey, Ma, I owe you something now.
Yeah.
Like I owe you something. So
of course.
Yeah. So when you're
especially
thinking,
the single parent mothers out here, who got to raise kids.
You feel me? Like she was breaking her back to get, like folks got neck injuries because they were hustling so hard to make sure you were straight.
Right.
So when are you, it's almost like, when are you going to take your life serious, or the discipline that you need in your life serious, so that you can go and, repay that. And like I said, I'm talking about myself here, y'all. So everything I'm saying to the podcast, I'm really referring to myself. Like, when am I going to take accountability and responsibility as a leader?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's what you just said. Responsibility as a leader, and start actually being disciplined so that I can go ahead and get my folks straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got folks, I got family members, I got siblings, I got friends that they're waiting on me to be the best version of myself. And I feel like I'm not giving that, man. I really do. And actually I know that you're not prepared for this, but I actually want to verbally and visually, if the camera's working how it needs to, I want to just give a big apology to my viewers, my followers, my supporters. You guys have not seen the best version of myself. You guys have not seen 100% me. You haven't seen the potential that I have. As Elijah said, the standard, you haven't seen the standard from me in these past couple of, I would say this past couple of years, to be honest with you. I'm just going to be 100% honest. And I just want to say this is just me being open, bro. I want to have this open before 2023 starts. I am dedicating, committing, and publicly promising that 2023 will be my best year ever. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about having the most fun. I'm not talking about going to more trips. I'm not going to go to Miami 7 times next year. I'm talking about I'm going to put in the most grind, the most work, the most discipline that I've ever been in my whole life into next year, into 2023. And And I just wanted to say that publicly so that you guys, as viewers, as my friends, as my family, as the people who care about me, can hold me accountable to those words. There should be nothing average about my experience or my life in 2023. So, I just wanted to say that, bro. I know that was kind of a left field thing, but I just had to get that out, bro.
That's real shit, bro. I mean, that's the standard we need to be at, you know.
Bro. I've been calling you every day this week, telling you like, hey, bro, I got to take it to the next level. I gotta go harder, bro. Like,
so I'm saying, man, and some people just need to hear that, find that right motivation, like that's what got me, going harder. I ain't gonna lie, I found some little goofy stuff on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So, some video some motivation video. I don't know, man. It's just you got to find something that motivates you. But what I want y'all guys I want y'all to get motivated out this right here. I want y'all guys to become the best versions of yourselves. I want everybody to succeed in life. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to get where they need to get at. I want y'all guys to take from this podcast, and apply it, and just evolve, That's
let Jordan do what he needs to do. Go ahead, do your thing, bro. Oh, I thought you were like gonna restart it or something. Go ahead, restart it though, just so that just so it doesn't sleep on you again or something like that.
Oh, was it sleeping?
It slept at one point.
Oh,
I don't know why it does that. I think it's just because it's not a video. Oh, my bad, bro. All right, we'll throw a commercial right there. It'll work out.
Okay.
Did that just die? Yeah. Turn. Hold on, I got it. How's it looking, Jordan? How you feeling? Looking good so far. Awesome. We're 22 minutes back. Okay, cool. We're doing pretty good. Huh? All right, there it is. Say less. No, I'm about to cuss myself out, and I'm cussing some people out because I'm telling people that. Let me get back to the podcast. Is it recording? Yeah. All right. So continue what you were saying.
Shoot, man. Yeah, man. Just I want y'all to take from this basically, well, from myself, I'm sure Jamar too, I just want everybody to take from this podcast, apply it to yourself to motivate y'all guys to become the best version of yourselves in all aspects in y'all life. No matter who you are, it don't matter if you're freaking 5'3", it don't matter if you 280 pounds, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to become the best version of yourselves, kill your insecurities, and evolve. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want y'all to take from this.
And I like that. That's all. Everything he just said is RTG, Road to Greatness, qualities and qualifications. But I also want to add this on top of it. I want you guys to win in 2023. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, it hurts how many people I see who have dreams, visions, goals, purposes, callings, but they're not operating in the field or the work that they're supposed to be operating in. So it hurts me to see that because I know that God, I swear, I just know that God wants us to do that. People have to work jobs. Yeah, people have to do what they have to do to survive and to do what they need to do. But it's just something about this season we're stepping into in 2023 that says, like, go be a champion. Like, go be a champion, bro. Like, go win. Don't just make it to the next paycheck or make it to the next this. Like, actually go win, bro. Like, go on the vacation. Go travel the world. Go speak to those kids. Go be the best artist that you can be. Photographer, you could be financial advisor, you could be whatever it is. But at the end of the day, like, next year, like, let's win, y'all. Let's win together, bro. Like, when I tell y'all, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something real, very raw. Like, there's no guarantee. This is something I've been learning recently. This is what Eric Thomas actually put me onto this. As y'all know, that's my favorite podcast, the Secrets to Success podcast. Shout out to them. They inspired this podcast. But for real, Eric was talking about how you could be putting in 40 hours of grind and work and training and passion and this and that energy, but you only get one chance. And that's something that people don't realize. Like, you could be doing all of this work, all of this training, all of this whatever, but you only get one chance. And the way he described it, he used track and field, right? So I didn't know this, but apparently in track and field, you know, when they're on that lineup and they're ready to go off and that gun's about to go off, you only get one false start. Like, if you mess up, if you're on that line and you mess up, you're out of there. Disqualified instantly. There's no, all right, guys, line everybody back up, stretch again and get ready for this retry. No, one chance. Yeah. So imagine you're this guy who's been training for months and months and months ahead, and you're waiting for this one day to prove yourself and to get the best time, and then you get out there and you move your foot just a second early. Opportunity gone. So I just see that. I see that in that's how I feel about life right now, bro. Like, we don't have forever. And opportunity's not just going to keep falling in your lap. You have to do it, and you have to do it now. There has to be a sense of urgency. That's the reason why I'm talking about 2023 and about what I'm going to do right now, because it starts now. I'm starting my discipline journey now.
Oh, yeah. No one's going to knock on the door and be like, hey, yeah, come with me.
And they're not going to wait on you.
Nope.
They're not going to wait on you to get your mind right, to get your spirit right, to get your. So it comes a time, and this is something I'm battling. Everything I tell you guys, bro, it's stuff that I fight with on a daily basis. I have a lot of things in my life that are circumstantial. Like, I take L's all the time. People don't know that, but I take L's all the time. And the thing is, I can't even allow the L's in my life, the stressors in my life, the traumas in my life to stop me from winning. There's no excuses. There's literally no excuses. There's nothing. Like, I could be homeless tomorrow, and I still have to go grind. I still have to perform. I still have to show up and show out. Because guess what? The world, the universe, and time waits for no man. And so, that's what I'm encouraging right now. I'm encouraging becoming a champion, becoming a winner. Like let's all go to the winning side of the board. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be amongst the greats, the Kobe's, the Michael Jordans, the LeBrons, the you know what I'm saying? I want to be amongst the greats, bro. So, that's what I'm on right now, and I'm gonna be real with you too. Let me declare some other stuff, man. While I got their attention, listen, I'm gonna just be real with you. If I played with you in 2022, I'm not playing with you in 2023. If we was hanging out, chilling, vibing in 2022, I'm not chilling, hanging out, vibing in 2023. Does that mean I'm not gonna hang with friends and have good times and enjoyable moments? No, but I'm focused.
Right.
So please, if you're going to be in my life, don't be a distraction. Like, if you're going to be in my life, be of value. Be a person that can help me or push me or guide me or hold me accountable. But we're not doing no play 2023. I just need y'all to understand that, because this is not a joke anymore. Like, I'm starting to really see benefits of doing the things that I've been doing for these past couple of years, but it's not enough that I just see the benefits. I need to manifest it. It needs to be like, I need to win. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Like, I'm just ready. What about you though, bro? What you got going on?
That'll motivate y'all guys, bro. And then, man, winning, man. Like, y'all, we gotta win.
What's your 2023 looking like? Like, what's your what you working on?
2022 for me was more like, me, putting my foot back in the water. You know what I'm saying? 2021, I was dealing with depression. I was creatively, not here at all whatsoever. It was just, wake up in the morning, go to work, come home, watch TV, go to sleep. Wake up in the morning, go to work, come home, watch TV, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
What got you out of that? Like, what brought you out of that mood, that energy?
You know what's crazy? To be honest with you, man, I don't know. Like, maybe I told myself, that I can't keep doing this same pattern, and maybe, hearing from other people, people asking about, how come we haven't made any music, haven't dropped nothing since 2020. It's like, when you're doing this, I got tired of folks, coming to me like, we ain't do this, we ain't do that. Plus, I got tired of, I didn't like the way my body was looking too. I started, getting a little not big, but you know,
a little chubby.
I was
Just a little chubby.
You know, I wasn't used to that. You know, I just, you know, I just everything
You could
that
feel like you felt like you were letting yourself go.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that, you know, like, you know, I'm a passionate person, right? And I just, you know, I was just disappointed in myself. So God, just, showed me a sign, and, you know, I decided, you know what? Like one day I was like, you know what? Let me make a YouTube video on a pair of shoes, you know, and just do it, you know, just to put out content, you know, so I can have more people, you know, I can you know, create a wider audience, you know, that way they can hear my music, you know what I'm saying?
And look what that brought you, bro.
Oh yeah,
like,
man.
Look how far that took you.
Oh yeah, you know, and it's just, and like I said, 2022 was, like I said, me, you know, getting my foot back in the water. You know, I believe I did tell myself that, you know what, yeah, this 2022 I have to make up for last year, and you know, in this year, you know, I got some heat coming, guys. You know, I have a lot of things coming, man, and you know, I can't wait to, you know, show you guys what I got going on next year. You know, and this year was just, you know, the starting point.
What did we call it the other day? We called it the setting the stage.
Yeah, setting the stage. Yeah. This year was setting the stage. Like with all the stuff that I've learned and I experienced this year, I'm taking that with me to next year and going above it. You know what I mean?
And on top of that, maintaining consistency and discipline.
Yeah.
Like that's next level, bro.
All aspects.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you know, but like I believe, like I said, man, that's just that's just us knowing that, you know, what we're capable of, man. You know, it's like, don't like seeing ourselves, you know, just down back like that, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, and for me, I'm just like, man, I want to do it by any means. Like, even if there are things that have been holding me back these years, and like actual real true excuses, or not even excuses, but explanations,
right,
why something has been holding me back, whatever that is, I just don't want it to be a problem next year. So right. I'm pursuing, like, you know, there's going to be a lot of reading, a lot of listening to videos and coaching, life coaching. I'm going to be talking to some people who I know is successful and they're executors. And I'm going to figure this thing out. I'm going to bang it out because I just don't want to be average, bro. And you know, I told you that's the number one thing that makes a person RTG or puts them on the road to greatness.
Right.
They just don't want to be average. And that's what you said. Like you said in 2020, you were basically slowly becoming average.
2020
in 2021,
yeah,
you were saying like you were gaining a little bit of weight.
I don't know. I don't know if I even call it average. Like I wasn't doing anything. Like,
but that's what average is. Most people just chill. Averageness is what happens when you don't try. That's what averageness is.
See, I didn't do. See, I don't know. I feel like average is, you know, doing the bare minimum. I don't know. Well, listen, I don't know if I was doing the bare minimum. You know, I didn't do nothing last year.
My thing is this though. Okay, look, think about it this way. It goes from average to good, from good to great, and from great to phenomenal.
True.
So, you know, if you weren't pursuing anything, then you were average. If you started, like, I feel like good is when you first got into it and you were like, okay, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm getting back into it. Mm-hmm. And then good goes to great. Great. I feel like you're great right now. Like you're pushing out videos every day. I see Tom's too easy to fish, and they're getting views, thousands of views. That's something he doesn't talk about, but my man is low key famous over here, bro. He gets thousands of views on his YouTube videos about shoes and stuff like that. So I just he's not telling y'all that, but he's had a good year, and long story short, bro.
Say sorry, you know.
But you still have to go to phenomenal.
There's still a lot of work to do, you know. Like I get those views, but you know, those subscribers is what, you know, hard to get. You know, like getting people to sub to the channel. You know, like my thing is that, you know, I'm tell y'all on the podcast that, you know, I do giveaways. You know, I'm about giving back to the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm about. So every 100 subs that I get, I'm giving away $100 to any random subscriber that, you know, supports me. You know, I give back to my supporters. Like I give back to the people who feed into me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know, giving away shoes. You know, I just want to give back to people, you know, who support me and trust me, you know?
And I will say this, RTG will be, we kind of, I would just say we had we sort of had a false start, but no, seriously, RTG will be involved with the community next year. That's something that we're pushing the whole year is working with the community, helping the community, volunteering, giving back. Because how can we dare try to inspire people when we're not living a life that is inspirational? You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely want to incorporate that next season. So, but yeah, man, yeah, that's real cool, man. That's listen. I think with the energy we're coming with, I think we might have a good year. But I can't make no promises because it's all about what you do when that winter hits and that cold hits, and you don't, because people not gonna want to go to the gym when it's cold like that. You know what I mean? So
you gotta battle these adversities, and it's like it's gonna come your way, It could be a car messing up. You could get sick. I don't know.
It's always gonna be something. Bro.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have your defense ready up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your guard up.
And you have to pray too. But
pray.
You just have to, and that's something else involving discipline, I guess, whatever.
Right.
People don't talk about this, but having relationships with your friends, your family, that's also something that you have to be disciplined with because. No man is an island. No man is an island. So in saying that, you have to have relationships with people, and you have to foster those relationships, nurture those relationships, pour into the people you love, because sometimes those are the people that hold you accountable. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when things hit the fan, those are the people that hold you down.
Right.
And they're there for you. They bless you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just about, you have to really that's something else I want to work on too, is just fostering good relationships, working with people, making sure they know I love them, I care about them, I need them in my life. So that's these are things that are you have to reflect on.
Right, man. You're only as strong as your circle. I mean, you got to build your circle up, man. You got to be around. You got to be around. Really, good people. Who give that good energy. Who got, who value, you value them, all that stuff, man. Yep. You gotta find that good, cause you gotta know, you gotta develop a good circle,
I agree. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, man,
but yeah, so I just, I respect it. And, so next level, bro, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on taking this all to the next level. And, I need everybody to hold me accountable. I need you to hold me accountable.
Yeah, definitely, man. And same to me as well, man. All the stuff that I'm eyeing, So
for sure.
But that's what bosses gotta do. Bosses gotta check bosses. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and I have to be receptive of that criticism or that checking. Because without being humble enough to be like, hey, bro, you know what, bro, I am falling off again. I am bull crapping again. I am giving too many excuses on the problems. That takes a lot of humbleness and putting the ego to the side. So, I'm excited, bro. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be some sweat, tears, blood, and whatever. But I'm excited, and I feel like we can do this. And I feel like I can do this. But I feel like I owe it to you guys. And we owe it to them. Like I said, we're putting our faces, we're putting our face card out here, and we're trying to say, hey, we're trying to help people.
Yeah.
But for that to happen, they have to look up to something.
Right.
So
it makes me, and I can't be happier, man. Just hearing somebody tell me that I changed their life, or I got influenced by you that made me want to do better in this section or that section.
They're watching us, bro.
It's like, what can you ask for, man? So
they're watching us, and then the eyes are on us, bro. So they're gonna in 2 months we should be we should be talking different, moving different,
right?
In 6 months we should be in a whole nother position, and the growth. They just have to see the growth, and sometimes growth isn't it isn't like this. Sometimes it's up, down, back, forward, backwards, up, down, back. But as long as we're putting that effort in and that energy,
right,
it's gonna work out, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
It's all gonna work out.
And I just wanted to say too, like I said, I really care about, like persons, like, mental health, you know what I'm saying? Like, this road to greatness, this podcast, I know we tackled, ways to, help a person, help somebody's business,
Yep.
give them, financial ideas, business strategies, all that good stuff. But, I believe that health is wealth, you know what I'm saying? And like, you won't be able to, you can't get up to the top, you know what I'm saying, if you're sitting here freaking dying in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're dealing with, insecurities are things that's holding you back, you know what I'm saying?
Anxieties and things like that.
Yeah, so the road to greatness also starts right here, you know what I'm saying? In your head, your mental capabilities and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So like, if you got like social anxiety, you're dealing with like, depression, insecurities, about whatever you got going through, I want to be that person, to boost your confidence up, you know what I'm saying? And, to help you battle, your fears and all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, I feel like an underdog, most of my life in a way, stuff that I was dealing with. But, I've been around, good people, and I overcame my fears, and it was hard. It don't happen in a snap, you know what I'm saying? So,
It's a journey.
It's a journey. And I want to be that person, to help y'all through this journey, man. So.
All right, guys. Listen, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Road to Greatness podcast. Like I said, we have been gone for a little minute, but we are back, and you will be getting episodes every week. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being patient with us. I'm excited to see what 2023 has in store for the podcast and how we can take this to the next level. Honestly, 2022 has been good to me, man. 2022 was a good year. It was a blessing. I met a lot of people, networked with a lot of people, did a lot of jobs, grew as a photographer and a professional in all my endeavors. And met and honestly connected and got right with some really cool people too, man. Like I said, I found what I feel like is a true business partner, I guess. So I'm just excited for 2023 and to see what it has in store for us. What about you?
Man, I feel the same way, man. 2022, man, definitely was a year that I won't forget. It was a year that, it's like humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like, dang, I really can see something, going somewhere with this. You know what I'm saying? With the stuff that I'm doing. Got back into music again, all that good stuff, man. Just doing new things, networking, meeting new people. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I feel the same way, man. So
wow.
I definitely do, man.
No, I'm excited, man. And honestly, guys, I want y'all to just, be ready for some high level content. I do want to shout out a couple of things before we go ahead and exit. First off, shout out to New Views Media. We are a photography and videography company in Huntsville, Alabama. We take care of anything revolving with media, as far as clothing labels, anything from modeling, portraits, glam, birthday shoot, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. We will take care of you. Number two, I do want to publicly introduce my future. It hasn't been recorded yet, but we are working on it. We're working on doing a girls versus guys podcast. I know you guys have heard me talking about it. I know you've heard the talk about it, but that is going to be coming out in 2023. So I'm super excited about that. And we are looking for people to be on that podcast. So, hit us up, and we'll get to it. And then finally, I kind of want you to, if you don't mind, I mean, it's up to you, bro, but kind of plug your new hustle in.
Yeah, so I have a shoe cleaning business in the work, So I want to, damn it, okay. So, yeah, guys. So I got a shoe cleaning business in the work. Restoring people's shoes. This, to say you got some money, so you don't got to keep buying new kicks. So I'm gonna be doing, restoring, shoes, making, unyellowing the soles, cleaning them, conditioning the leather and everything and all that good stuff, man. I'm gonna have y'all guys' shoes, looking like you just bought them from the store. You know what I'm saying? Say you got some money in your pocket. So
listen, guys,
shop.
He took care of a pair of dunks that I had, and listen, man, listen, bro. I messed those things up, stumped on them, creased and everything. When I tell you, I thought those were new. I thought he went and bought some new shoes, man. So when I tell y'all need to just lock in with the shoe cleaner and just it's not even just shoe cleaning, it's restoration.
So anybody can clean them shoes, but I'm restoring your shoes,
bro, like bringing the quality back, bringing the just that look back to it. So I just ask that y'all shop with them.
If you need an example, check out my Instagram. It's Too Easy Official. I have a video on there, where I clean a pair of New Balance 550s on there, restore them. The ones were looking cooked. You know what I'm saying? I got before and after pictures. You know what I'm saying? Check them out. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I would highly recommend, follow me on my IG. I post a lot of updates on there too, y'all. So,
all right, guys. But we appreciate you and happy holidays. We'll see you next year.